Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here because today we're talking about something that could be sitting right in your pocket or coin jar, the 1999 New Jersey State Quarter. There's been a lot of talk about this coin lately. Some people even say that one of these quarters could be worth up to $70,000. Yes, you hear that right. But is that true? What's the real story behind this coin? Is it rare? Is it valuable? Or is it just another regular coin? Don't worry, we're going to break it all down in simple and easy to understand language. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how much this coin could really be worth, and what makes it special. Let's start with the basics. The New Jersey State Quarter was released in 1999. It was part of the 50 State Quarters program by the U.S. Mint. This was a huge coin program that started in 1999 and went all the way to 2008. Each state in the U.S. had its own special quarter released, and New Jersey was the third state to have its design featured, right after Delaware and Pennsylvania. The design on the back of the New Jersey quarter shows a very famous moment in American history, George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the Revolutionary War. This was a very bold move that helped turn the war in favor of the Americans. On the coin, you'll see Washington standing in a boat with his soldiers. It also says, Crossroads of the Revolution, because New Jersey played an important role during that time. Now let's talk about the mint mark. If your quarter has the letter P on the front, right under the words, "In God We Trust," that means it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. There were a lot of these coins made, over 640 million, in fact. That's a huge number. So most of these coins are not rare. They were made for everyday use, and many of them are still out there today in people's homes, wallets, and even in piggy banks. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though most of these quarters are common, a small number of them were made with mistakes, what collectors call mint errors. And those error coins can be worth a lot more money. Some people online have talked about one of these coins selling for $70,000. So let's talk about those possible errors and if any of them could really be worth that much. The first type of error to look for is called a double die. This means the coin was struck more than once by mistake, and you can sometimes see the letters or numbers looking like they have a shadow or double image. For example, the word Liberty or the date 1999 might look a little blurry or doubled. These kinds of errors can be worth anywhere from $50 to a few $100s, depending on how strong the doubling is and what condition the coin is in. Another error is an off-center strike. This means the coin wasn't lined up properly when it was made, and the design is shifted to one side. Some off-center coins are only slightly off and not worth much. But if the design is way off-center like 40% or more, those coins can sell for $100 or even more. There's also something called a die crack or cut. This happens when the die used to make the coin is damaged or worn out, and it leaves raised lines or blobs of extra metal on the coin. Sometimes these look like rivers or bumps, especially near the edge of the coin. Some collectors love these kinds of coins, and depending on how big the error is, they can be worth $20, $50, or more. Another cool error to look for is a missing clad layer. Quarters are usually made of layers copper on the inside and a shiny nickel layer on the outside. But sometimes, one of those layers is missing, and the coin looks weird, like copper on one side. If you find a coin like this, don't spend it. These kinds of errors can be worth $200 or more. There's also a very rare error called a wrong planchet error. This means the quarter design was stamped on the wrong type of coin, blank like one meant for a penny or a dime. These coins are super rare, and if real, they can be worth $1,000 or more. Now, what about that $70,000 number? Well, here's the truth. There is no public record of any 1999 New Jersey quarter ever selling for $70,000. Not in auctions, not in private sales. So why are people saying that online? It's most likely because of rumors or clickbait videos trying to get views. Some people like to exaggerate to get attention. It's always best to check with real coin experts and grading companies like PCGS or NGC to find out the true value of your coin. That said, some rare or high-grade versions of the 1999 P New Jersey quarter have sold for good money. For example, if your coin is in mint condition, what collectors call mint state, or MS, and it's graded really high, like MS 67 or MS 68, it can be worth a lot more than face value. One coin in perfect condition sold for over $1,500 just because of how well it was preserved. So how can you check your coin at home? It's actually pretty easy. First, use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to look closely at the letters, numbers, and edges. See if anything looks doubled, off-center, or strange. You can also weigh the coin with a small digital scale. If it weighs more or less than it should, that could be a sign of a rare error. You can also take a clear photo of your coin and compare it to pictures online, or use a coin app like CoinSnap or PCGS CoinFacts. These apps can help you identify possible errors and estimate values. And if you think you have something really rare or valuable, the best thing to do is send it to a professional coin grading company. They can tell you the exact grade, confirm any errors, and help you understand the true value of your coin. Graded coins are usually easier to sell, too, because buyers know exactly what they're getting. So to wrap it up, yes, most 1999 P New Jersey quarters are only worth 25 cents. But if you find one with a rare mint error or in perfect condition, it could be worth much more, possibly hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Just be careful about the $70,000 claim. It's fun to dream, but always check the facts. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin videos, and let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare quarter in your change? Maybe your lucky coin is still out there waiting to be found.